The German twisted cast on is an excellent cast on for the top of socks because it's super stretchy. See how nice and stretchy that is? It's like the long tail cast on in that you need to leave a little extra tail on your cast on. I figure it's about 20 stitches and 12 inches. So I'm gonna be just doing a little practice here. So I'll leave myself about 24 inches or 2 feet. Now I want the ball of yarn to come from one side and leave the tail towards me. So the ball of yarn should be away from me and the tail towards me. And just like the long tail cast on, you're gonna use that slingshot position in your hand so that you're taking the yarn and placing it over your thumb and forefinger and then holding it in place together down here at the bottom with your, I really just use my pinky finger to hold it in place. Now, because I'm doing this on a pair of socks, this is a 9-inch needle. So 9 inches meaning 9 inches in length. I believe this is a size 3 needle. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is tie my slip knot, and I'm going to do that by pressing down around the thumb, around the forefinger, and then through this little triangle right here. Now, if you were doing a long tail cast on, that's exactly how you would do the long tail cast on. You would come around from your thumb, up, you take that up over here to your finger and through that loop. With this one, we're gonna add a little bit of extra yarn in between the stitches so that you have some ability to have that stretch. Okay, so we're gonna come under the first piece of yarn and then over the top by the thumb. And this is creating a twist right here. And we're going to need to untwist that at the very end. So then I'm gonna come over here, pick up my yarn, and then I'm gonna drop this to untwist that piece and put that on. So let's do that again. We're coming from both sides up over that thumb and around, which creates that twist. We're picking up our thread from our forefinger, and then instead of having this big old mess right here, we're just gonna untwist this, create that loop, and bring it up and through. Okay, so we'll do this a few more times. We're gonna come around that first thread and make our twist around the forefinger, and then we have our disaster here. We don't want that twist. So we're gonna untwist that and come up and around. And then I like to kind of wiggle it a little bit to get it in position there nicely. So we're coming up around the thumb, over the forefinger, undoing our twist. And there we go. All right, let's do one more time. I'm gonna come up by the thumb, up by the finger, undo the loop. Up by the thumb, over to the finger, undo the twist. First one, finger, undo. And you can see it's leaving a little bit extra that you wouldn't normally have in a cast on. And that's what's going to give you this beautiful cast on edge that is going to be so nice and stretchy.